all of a sudden there was a tap, 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 tap loud on the side of the trailer. But he heard this voice very clearly.
What did it say?
It said, such a beautiful sunrise. Had to just get up and get out. It's going to be a beautiful day. Linda's still sleeping. I'll go make her some coffee here pretty soon. Looking forward to today. Here's a picture of our camp. Down over there is Gasser. Gasser's a really good motorcyclist. Been riding all his life. He's 84 years old now and he hasn't slowed down at all. Over here is Carol and Kay out of Missouri. This is Randy over here. Our outfit here, of course. Over there is our good friend Jeff and his wife Kelly. Around the other side here is our good friend Lori. Lori came down out of Canada. He's a great guy. He loves to ride motorcycle too. We've been having a lot of fun. Now the sun's just peeking over the horizon. Just love the light. That's Gasser's truck and truck camper over there. We got to talking with him, and like I mentioned, he's 84 years old. Come to find out, we lived on the same road in Hawaii on the Big Island. He was there before us. We have the same friends. Oh, gee, it was really something. And he talked about surfing in Hawaii when he was younger on the island of Molokai. He was surfing with Linda's cousins. He mentioned them all by name. It was so funny. Small world. But man, that guy can ride motorcycle. Even at 84, man, he tears across the desert here like you wouldn't believe. He's got a nice bike. He's been riding a long time. Puts me to shame. Well, last night we had a bit of an incident right down here. Well, actually, a coyote showed up, and it was under Carol and Kay's outfit. That coyote got under their trailer and started yipping and howling. He was trying to get the dogs out. And Carol came out and it ran down here about 100 yards right in front of me, where the bushes are right here in front. And it kept yapping and yapping and howling and howling. And you couldn't scare it away. I came out of my outfit back there and I had a big bright spotlight and I was shining it on it. And it wouldn't run away. Very unusual behavior. And it kept howling and howling. Well, I'd seen some years ago a study done about coyotes and also about wolves, but mostly this one was about coyotes. And one coyote will, if you've got a dog, one coyote will come out and try to lure your dog away. After it lures your dog away, the rest of the pack is somewhere out beyond. Try to get your dog to go out like it's going to play or something, then they'll kill your dog and eat it. Very seldom will a dog survive in a coyote pack. Usually they just kill it. But that coyote was not giving up. I finally came down closer to it. I had my shotgun with me just in case, but I came down closer to it and I yelled at it. And at that point, it did turn and run. It was right here in front of me. And the funny part is, your dog wants to go. It awakens that primal instinct within them, and they want to go. In fact, when Carol opened his trailer, one of his dogs ran out immediately, and Carol was lucky that his dog responded when he told it to come back. Good dog. That would have been the end of that dog, I think. Yeah. This is a coyote that, it could be the same coyote. This is one that was in our camp yesterday, and one of the people here had left out some food scraps for a little tiny fox that it saw. And that coyote didn't know what to think of it. It kept running around this dish and wanting that food, but didn't want to touch that plastic dish for some reason. Anyways, what a beautiful animal it was. Usually they're scroungy looking, not this one. Now this could be the same coyote that came back to camp last night. Don't know. Beautiful animal though, but you don't want to get close to these things. They're vicious. But the fact that this one was not afraid of us as we sat there and talked and videoed him, he wasn't scared of us at all. Somebody's been feeding this coyote, I think. Ooh, that sun is bright. Listen, we know these folks well. Now this story I'm about to tell you happened several years ago, but the only people that they've told it to is a couple of close friends right after it happened. And to Linda and I can guarantee you these people are trustworthy. They wouldn't lie about this.
And they were pretty shook, so we know it really affected them.
Yeah, and they don't want any notoriety from it or anything like that. But, you know, sometimes strange things happen. Well, it appears like a peaceful place now, doesn't it? They started out camping up here in this nice spot. You can, in the shadow of my truck, you can see there's a nice fire pit. But they wanted a little more privacy because it's too close to the highway. They were looking for something more peaceful. What they did was they drove down over the hill here so that they couldn't be seen from the main highway. They pulled up over here, and then they backed their trailer right back up over into this spot. This is the exact place where it happened. Their trailer was parked right back in here. You know, there's things we can't explain. There's UFOs we see in the sky. Many of us have seen them. Some folks have seen them in broad daylight. Who's flying those? Well, like one friend mentioned to me a few days ago, he says for aliens to build a UFO, of course, they've got to be working together homogeneously. They've got to be a civilization that works together. Okay. Where are they? Some people think they come from outer space. Other people say they live here right on Earth, down deep in the ocean or something like that. I know I'm going off into the weeds here, but the thing is, there is the possibility of creatures that we don't know anything about. For example, take Sasquatch. I've never seen a Sasquatch. Linda and I spend a lot of time in the woods. I don't disbelieve. If I ask you if you believe in leprechauns, you would say no, but what if you saw one in your backyard? Then what would you say? Yeah, I believe in leprechauns, I saw one. We can't judge people unless we've been in their shoes. So I think there is the possibility that there are things here that we don't know about. Let me tell you about this one. That evening, they were sitting in their trailer and just enjoying the evening, and they were reading, and they weren't making any noise, when all of a sudden they heard a loud tap, tap, tap on the side of their trailer. And the man was kind of like, what the heck? We're out here in the middle of nowhere. We didn't hear anything approaching us. No sound of tires, no sound of footprints or anything like that. What the heck? And he grabbed his flashlight, which was like a spotlight, And he went outside and shined it all around into all the bushes and everything, everywhere he could see. And he didn't see anything. He went back inside and told his wife, there's nothing out there, what the heck was that? She said, did you lock the door? And he said, yep. Well, about 20 or 30 seconds later, he heard a voice. And his wife heard a sound. She didn't hear a voice. He heard a voice very clearly. And that voice came from all around. It didn't come from the right window or the left window or whatever. It came from all around, which was really strange. And the voice said, yep. That freaked him out. He told his wife, did you hear that? She says, all I heard was a noise. I didn't hear a voice. Well, they didn't go out again, and they stayed inside. The next morning, he got up and very carefully went all around his rig and looked for any sign of footprints at all, but it's gravelly, and he really couldn't see anything. After he heard that voice, this is a Christian couple, he said, go away, we walk with Jesus. Which is what we're supposed to say for demons. And that's what he thought, is it must be a demon. Well, the thing did go away, and it didn't bother him anymore that night. But they decided to stay a second night for two reasons, he said. One, most importantly, was showing that he had trust in Jesus, trust in God. The other thing was showing that he wasn't going to give in to anything. More guts than brains, I guess, and they stayed another night. Nothing happened. Well, you guys, that's the story. And I believe it. Who knows, when they were target practicing, who knows what they scared up out of some hole in the desert out here. I don't know. He did say that because the voice came from all around, that he feels that it was telepathic, and that's why his wife only heard a noise and didn't hear a voice. He heard the voice very clearly. Yep, he did. Hope you enjoyed the story this week. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. We'll see you around.